Follow? Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Chronos Plays Alan Wake. Is this an optional route? I thought we had to be here. I just kind of, I guess I assumed anything with the yellow paint was optional. Alright, so this time around, I'm going to throw a flashbang grenade. And hope for the best.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger.
Yeah.
And it was taking over everything in its path.
Rude.
What the hell?
Okay, so these are all going to come flying at me. We good? Oh, we are not good. Still not good. Ow. We good? Good. We're not good. We're getting our asses kicked. Can I leave? Thank you. Okay, great. Okay. That's unfortunate. I hear more stuff, don't I? No? Can you not maybe do that? It's rude. Okay, well, the music has stopped now. Is there a door to go around? Hey, a manuscript. Alright, well, that was, surprisingly more challenging than I thought it would. I thought the flashbang grenade would kill most of them. And that the flames, not flames, but the flares would do more, but what do I know? Wake and the dark presence in the lodge.
I slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Oh. Okay. Are we about to murder someone? I feel like we're about to murder someone. Who could it be?
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me.
Yeah, for a lot of writers, actually.
All the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story. Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
So yeah. Nightingale, kidnapper, Barry. Who are we gonna kill? Probably not Barry, right? He's still unconscious back at the trailer park. So Nightingale and Kidnapper Man are probably top of the list of who's gonna die soon then. Or not maybe this episode, but soon. Venus, if you want to lay in my lap while we're recording, you're more than welcome to. But please stop biting the headphones. It is kind of actually a test right now. Kovu, my new cat, newish cat, it's been a couple months now. He's up in the living room right now. Generally speaking, he's either like not left alone because he's afraid of Venus, right? He's not afraid of the dog. He's horrified of Venus. But I try not to leave him alone too much when he's roaming the house, because generally speaking, he's like either outside, which I hate and wish to train him not to be outside, but he really, really likes the outside. He's either outside, like in his little side room he has, has his own food dish and bed and stuff like that in there. That's usually only at nighttime when he's in there, when he's sleeping. Or I'm with him when he's warm in the house. Right now, he's laying behind the TV in the living room. It's raining out, and normally when it rains or snows, he is a little hesitant about going outside, so usually just parks behind the TV until he's worked up enough courage to go outside. When I say he works himself up, because when I go up there in a little bit, he'll probably be like right at the door, and as soon as it opens, he'll go flying outside. And then I'll come back an hour later. No, I didn't call 911. Ow! Dick. Man, these flares don't do anything. You missed, by the way. Oh, God. It's always the big ones that do that bullshit. Okay, can you, like... There we go. Ooh, can't touch this. But yeah, he's getting better around Venus. I really want them to hang out. Venus wants to meet him. I don't know if it's like she wants to like beat him up or anything like that. But he doesn't let her get too close. The one interesting thing we had is Venus was sleeping on my bed earlier, and Kovu was just walking around the house. And he came into my room, and he jumped up on the bed where Venus was, and I was like ready to grab him just in case, because I don't know what he was gonna do. He's scared of her, he's hissed and growled at her, but it's always run away. But she was asleep, so he jumps up on the bed, and he's just sniffing, oh God, her while she sleeps. And I was like, Kovu, that's how you end up on Reddit. Don't do that. And eventually he got enough sniffs out of her and just decided to go back upstairs. Man, I'm good at dodging. I will admit, I don't really like the button arrangement for the dodging in this game. I definitely... Yeah, I don't know. Like, the L1 and left stick feels weird to me. I'm getting better at it. But still. But yeah, hopefully at some point they'll have coexistence. Whether it's just tolerating... In the light, you can hurt them. Yeah, I know. Whether like tolerating their presence in the room. Like, to be fair, like Venus was upstairs in the living room drinking out of the dog's water bowl because she does that for some reason. And Kovu was behind the TV just watching her. Venus is old, so she actually didn't even fucking notice that Kovu was behind the TV, like, at all. But yeah, nothing happened. He just watched her, and then we came downstairs and I started recording. He might come in the room. He does that sometimes. Like, if I leave him roaming around upstairs by himself, he usually follows me down here at some point. But then he sees Venus, and he's like, all right, I'll go upstairs.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a QTE event, to be quite honest. We'll see. There's two Oh, the bulldozer! That does not look like a bulldozer. Oh, fuck! You can't go through that. What do you think you are, bulldozer? Oh, God! Guys, I don't think the flares did anything. Really wish I had heavy metal. Okay, that was super fucking easy. Hey, thanks for the light. I don't know where that shit came from. Oh, God. Oh, come on now. Re-sticky no scope, baby. Alright, well, I was gonna say there's multiple supply boxes around, so I feel like there's gonna be a wave battle. Apparently it was a bulldozer battle that we read about earlier. But it wasn't that bad. It was actually really easy. Oh, I can't grab onto here? Of course not, Chronos. What do you think this is? Tomb Raider? Okay, I don't know if this was a hallucination or a fever dream, but I could just Google it, you're right. But did they re-release the first 3 Tomb Raider games? Like remastered? You're right, why don't I just look it up? What am I, stupid? Yeah, like, okay. I thought I saw something that was like, hey, the first 3 Tomb Raider games are back and boy, are they still good. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered PlayStation 4 and 5 featured details. Oh, it's being remade, but they're not remade yet. Is that right? I don't see a date. Is she still gonna have pointy boobs? I feel like she's got it, right? It's a remastered Chronos. I know, but the history. I don't see a date. Over 200 trophies, though. I don't know, actually. Remaster. I'm on a PlayStation 5 right now. I could probably just go to their store. Release date. Oh, next month. All right, cool. Honestly, like, I never made it too far in those games, but I really love the manor, like the manor, like training stage and locking the butler in the freezer. Yeah, no, I know, kind of explains a lot. You're right, but still. Oh, wow, it's been a long time since those games were released. Actually, the first time I played Tomb Raider was on Sega Saturn. It's one of the few Sega Saturn games that I had. I did eventually get it for PlayStation as well. I think I actually got it at that monthly video game box that I did a long time ago. Not a long time ago, like what?
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise.
6 years ago? Holy shit,
I had a couple
really?
of hours to get to the coal mine.
No. No, we can't. Not 6 years.
The coal mine wasn't far now.
Was that the end of the episode? No, it wasn't.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
I mean, yeah. 5 years ago. Okay, so, no, 6 years ago was the first episode. Fuck. Wow. That was a long time ago. Haven't really done any unboxings since then. What a sign. Here's a sign. Do they still do comedy? I would assume so. Then again, I'm also assuming they're rich and they don't need to do that. Maybe they're bad at like keeping their money safe or invested, and now they're poor. Who knows? They were big for a while, the blue collar comedy people. Yeah, actually, they were huge for a long time. Like a while, like for a few years, they were on the top of their game pretty much. Why does it look like there's a spotlight over there, but we're in the light? Also, why couldn't I just drive down here? You know, maybe I could have, and I just didn't check to see if we could drive that car. I walked near it, so I kind of thought we... And I didn't see it as, like, circle to use. We'll try this car. Is that a person? You took my guns and shit away! Okay, I can drive this one. God damn it. Oh, this definitely handles like a... Oh, you gotta be fucking me. Handles like a what, Chronos? Like a GTA car from like early GTA games. They eventually got that down. Like, driving in GTA, like, 5 was pretty smooth. Definitely compared to old school games. At least we have this one now. Yeah, I guess I didn't get close enough to the truck or the driver's door for them to be like, hey, you can drive. Let's check this place out. I know it's not nighttime, but still. That was weird.
This is Pat Main, and you're listening to KBF FM. Folks, I want to apologize for kind of abandoning you to that looping music track last night, but I was detained. You see, I encountered a big shot G-man with an itchy trigger finger who could use a lesson in manners and a boot in the ass.
No kidding.
Early in that order either. Now, folks, I know I'm not being very informative here, and I apologize for that. I really should just keep quiet, but
No, let it all out.
right now, because some people just shouldn't be carrying badges. I'm just glad that our Sheriff Breaker was there to straighten things out. And if someone I met last night is listening, let me just say, I'm sorry if my mouth got you in trouble. I'm pretty sure you're not the bad guy here. Godspeed, son.
Thank you.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I hope I know what I'm doing too.
On a lighter note, I'll be talking to Dr. Nelson all morning. But first, a little music.
Alright. This is the car I brought, so let's continue on that. Wait, am I going the wrong way? Oh no, I gotta go up there. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the mini-map and I was like, wait a minute. Why is it telling me to go the back where I came from? Because there is a loop. Now, though... what's down there? This looks like... okay, that looks like a bridge that's not there. Never mind. I'm gonna say that looks like a perfect manuscript country. But no. That was actually smooth as shit with that reverse. My god. Tokyo Drift? Kind of. Not quite. Man, I kind of hope GTA 6 is released while I'm still alive, and it's good. I have no reason to believe that it won't be good, other than company greed and lack of quality these past few years in terms of the video games in the world. But they've done all right for the most part, so I'm sure Rockstar will release something good. Please. Like, I don't even beat the GTA games. I just play them. It's kind of like what I did with Starfield. I just played it for like a lot of hours doing side stuff, and then eventually I was like, all right, I'm done.
Welcome back to KBF FM. Hope you enjoyed that tune. Now, Doc, you were talking about life and finding that special someone, that soulmate.
Well, you were talking about that. I was saying I don't buy it.
You see, to me, that's strange, because I always pegged you as a hopeless romantic.
You can't peg people on air, Doc.
You got me
Or
there, Pat.
Maine.
But I think love's where you look for it. And you need to do a lot of looking, sure. But the idea that there's that one special person out there for you, and if you miss that chance, it's gone forever, and you're forever incomplete. I mean, isn't that depressing? Or, heck, childish even? There's plenty of fish in the sea.
And apparently a fisherman has a fishing analogy for everything. But what you're saying, isn't that a little harsh?
No.
Well, no. What I am saying is that your potential for finding that connection isn't limited to what's essentially a chance encounter. How is that harsh?
Yeah, well, I guess that's a nice thought, but let me say something personal here.
Okay.
Now, well, I don't disagree with you exactly, but I can't really fit that together with what I feel, what I felt for someone, because she was the one. She was. And I let her drift away from me. Maybe I didn't put in the work, I don't know, but, well, since then, and it was a long time ago, but since then there hasn't been anyone, not like her. And I'm not saying I dwell on her or...
It sounds like you dwell on her, dog.
I like my life. I'm not living in the past.
Sounds like you're living in the past.
The way she completed me.
You can't argue with the heart, Pat.
I'm sorry, folks. I had kind of a scary experience last night, and let's just say it's shaken a few things loose.
Yeah, being shot at will do that, to be quite honest. But no, I kind of agree with the doctor for the most part. For the most part, I do think there are people out there that you can definitely fall in love with, and they will be like your other half. I don't think it's like one person per se. I say that, you know, there could be like a few people out there. You just have to find one and you can be complete. You might run into another one day, but not feel the same way because you already had your other half, right? At the same time, I don't think there's like a soul link out there or something like that where two souls are looking for each other. That would be nice, but I don't know. I definitely have met a few people that are like, oh, I have my soulmate, and boy, howdy, I'm glad I didn't have their relationships. Multiple relationships, because everyone was always a soulmate afterwards. But like seriously, like if you're gonna get romantically involved with someone, make sure you know what you're getting into. Please, before you jump the gun and be like, I want to be with this person forever. They're my soulmate. I love them unconditionally above everything else. What do you mean they slept with my mother? Like, come on now. Don't, like, just be cautious of some people.
Spying on the writer on the ferry had been a disappointment. His boss had made Wake out to be something special, but Mott hadn't been impressed. He'd gotten a good long look at the wife, though, and he liked what he saw. Mott had fantasized about goading Wake into a fight, but it hadn't happened. Still, he'd get his chance to see if the writer had anything in him.
What?
He'd been promised as much.
Okay, that's creepy. Chronos, do you know someone that slept with their girlfriend's mother? Not slept with. At least they might, I don't know if they slept together. They got really close. And it didn't go well when the girlfriend found out. Or the husband. So just like, you know, don't do that shit. Alright? Please. Just please. Don't do that shit. Oh, man. Chronos, you play video games online. Why? Like, I know. I should just start podcasts where I'm just begging people not to do stupid decisions in relationships with their lives or anything like that. Like, episode 1, this is why you don't try to hit on your girlfriend's mother. Episode 2, this is why you stop drinking when there's a problem. Episode 3, like, hey, you know those red flags? You should definitely pay attention to
I was
those.
supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Oh, man. Met a lot of interesting people in my life. Lot of interesting people. Also a lot of horrible people. But a lot of interesting people, to say the least. Am I gonna get my guns back? I feel like if I'm gonna meet this kidnapper, I should definitely have a gun. Or an axe. Or a pickaxe. So was there something I could use over here? Oh, this? While lucrative at first, the mining steadily declined in the 20th century. The seams were rich, but hard to get at, and the volcanic activity in the air made the mine shaft particularly dangerous. I'm glad I wasn't born when child labor was a thing in the mines. Sarah in the radio shack. The radio shack?
Wind blowing in through the broken studio window. Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason. and it's not for anything good.
Probably not. I like Maine. I actually kind of like the sheriff, too. Read? In 1970, a volcanic eruption below Cauldron Lake, while relatively minor, caused more of the deep mining tunnels to collapse or flood. 32 miners lost their lives in the calamity, and all mining around Bright Falls came to a final stop. Now, many of the remaining buildings are protected as historical landmarks. Huh. Okay.
I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me.
Yeah.
The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kid.
Get out of here, Dust!
Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive.
Well, she did call you not that long ago.
I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Well,
Wake,
Where the hell are you?
change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is?
No.
It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked
You
around by
want
you.
to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me.
oh god,
We
I
understand
can't wait
each
till
other.
I get to kill you.
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
God, I can't wait to kill you.
Hello? Hello? Ah! I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah! Yes! Murder
I had to
Wake!
get to Mirror Peak.
Is it still murder if you're doing... Guys, I think there's a shadow
It was
creature
close.
waiting for me.
Maybe closer than ever before.
You think? How do I get out of here? Door's locked. Wait, how do I get out though? Can you? No? Is there a ramp? Oh. Okay. That seemed very not safe, to be quite honest. Should have bought one of those fucking, like, battery-operated lamps. Actually, those things would be pretty good here, huh? Why? Why not just go through the door and then head north? Why are we going through the fucking mine thing? This seems like a horrible idea, Wake. Ow! Still a horrible idea. Hey, look, a manuscript. Read. Thomas Zane in love with Barbara Jagger.
When Thomas Zane fell for
Jagger?
Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man.
Relatable.
And without any seeming effort, she had changed all that.
Unrelatable.
Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Uh-huh. Cool beans. Also a good character in Romancing Saga 3. Okay, we have infinite revolver ammo. That's nice. Hello. Oh, I see there are multiple of you. Hoo-yah! There we go. Oh! Ow! Okay, asshat. Wait, stop it. Come on. Nice. Dude, seriously, what's with the ammo? Come on. All right. Let's go get those ammos back. Wait, there's more? Oh, fuck off! You dick! They're here! Oh, you cockamamie doo-doo head. That is it for this episode. I'll be back next time when I have to do that all over again because I died like a loser. Bye!